Growing up, I was a terrible athlete. My mom had played Division I sports, in fact, two of them, field hockey and lacrosse. She was a D1 All-American. She was captain or co-captain of each of these teams, and from a very young age, she instilled in me the importance of sports. The only problem? I was terrible. I tried golf, I tried basketball, I tried baseball, I played soccer, I tried swimming, I played football, I did everything I could possibly do, yet nothing resonated. Now, for better or for worse, here I am. But I was a terrible athlete. I tried soccer. That was the thing that originally stuck out to me. Yet I spent most of the season picking grass on the sidelines. I never scored a goal. I barely touched the ball and spent more time dodging it than actually playing for health reasons or medical excuses. But at the end of the season, and my team was pretty good, something strange happened. Everyone, including me, got a trophy. A shiny, golden reminder that I had done nothing. Not a single thing. It was the same size and the same shape as ones given to the kids who actually played well, who scored goals, who worked hard at practice, who didn't hog all the snacks. At first, I didn't think much of it, but over time I realized that little plastic trophy meant nothing to me because I hadn't earned it. And I don't want to hear the excuse that we were young. No, we were 10 years old. I was reading Harry Potter books. I was doing other things. Yet I realized that wasn't enough. This trophy didn't make me a better player, certainly didn't motivate me to try again. In fact, that was the very point of it. It was antithetical to the whole message of sports, trying harder, going out of your comfort zone, and trying to progress into something that you want to be. And that is exactly why participation trophies do more harm than good. Now, sports are often a metaphor for life. It's par for the course. They reach second base. Now, let's be real. Life doesn't just hand out trophies for showing up, yet participation teaches kids that effort alone is enough, even if they never improve. Everyone has different levels of effort. If I put in a little bit of effort, I still got a trophy compared to that person who put in a lot of effort. And at the end of the day, in the world that we live in, when everyone's trying to get one step ahead of another, participation trophies will never help with that. In fact, I would go as far as to say it fosters a dangerous mindset, one that makes failure feel unacceptable, because we're always being rewarded no matter what. In fact, it is failure which makes the winners the strongest. Failing time and time and time again, that is what helps. Not diluting this failure with a sense of achievement. And deep down, the children, and even when it happens with adults, tend to resent it. Studies, in fact, show that children who grow up constantly rewarded for minimal effort struggle with competition and setbacks later in life. In fact, there are statistics which directly correlate to higher levels of depression and even suicide. A 2015 study from the University of Stanford found that children praised for participation rather than skill often avoid challenges because they expect praise regardless of performance. Well, in the real world, that doesn't happen. And that sets kids up for perpetual failure, something which they'll never be able to grasp, because at a young age, when it was meaningless, when it really didn't have that much of an effect, they couldn't even take that into account. Now, not only is half-hearted effort bad, but it undermines the value of hard work and excellence. In any competitive field, sports, academics, careers, it's not just about trying, it's about improving. Participation trophies blur the line between those who excel and those who barely put in any effort. Now imagine this with me. Take a step back with me. You train relentlessly, you push yourself to the limit and win a race, only to see everyone walk away with the same medal. The hard work becomes pointless if this reward is ever the same for anyone. That is how we as a society flatline and how we become less and less productive. But those kids who are walking away, not only do they not realize the amount of hard work and effort that it took, but it gives them a sense of entitlement. In the real world, rejection is unavoidable. If children never experience failure, then how will they handle it? Employers have reported that younger generations enter the workforce expect praise for minimal effort, a direct result of growing up in an environment where just participating was enough. When kids receive participation trophies, they don't learn how to push through difficulty. That is the most important skill in life. They learn that effort without improvement is enough. And sure, that might work for those who are complacent. But to really achieve anything in life, difficulty comes along. Participation trophies, they don't build confidence, they create false expectations, and in the long run, their confidence will be shattered.